Here we are, Hendy Woods, in the hiker-biker camp. About to head out. It's what, almost 10 o'clock. I wanted to leave by 9, but such is life. I've redistributed the weight. I took the bike for a ride last night with just the orange on the front fork on that little excursion to try and find the exit, and it rode fine. So what I did is I redistributed the weight to the bottom of the bags. All the heavy stuff is at the bottom. These two things are pretty much just closed. They're identical in terms of what they were, pretty much. So here we go. Just wrap this up, get rid of my trash. But, you know, lovely campground. Here's the road out of the park. Because I still have 2.5 miles to the market, but part of that should be residential. I believe I haven't gotten to the river yet, so I believe it's on my left, the river or the creek, but it's a great gravel ride. No shimmy so far. I have to see how it holds up going fast, because right now it feels great. So I just exited the park trail. I mean, I haven't crossed the river, but according to the map, I'm on the right way. When you get to the end of the trail, there's going to be a couple choices. And either one just takes you down to this road I'm on now, which I believe will let me cross the river or creek. Yeah, there we go. Of course, I probably still have to climb up to the 128 or to Highway 128. Like I'm technically on private property. You know, there, see right to pass, there's another one of those signs. It's on the post right there. It says right to pass by permission and subject to control of owner. Let's go up to the gate and I'll show you the gate I have to hop. Don't know if my bike will trigger it. Doesn't look like it. Anyway, I'm here. I'm gonna climb this fence and work out my way to 128 via Ray's Road. This is Boonville. There is a general store, and I just passed the Redwood Cafe drive-in, I believe, which is like a gas station slash cafe. It was open. Wine tasting room. There's definitely some creature comforts here if you wanted to stop in Boonville. I don't know where if there's any campgrounds around, but at least you can get lunch here if you want. General hardware, and there's the post office, which I definitely appreciate them having them everywhere. You know, it should be a governmental service. It's another convenience store. Might be campgrounds back there. I think I do remember seeing on the map some kind of campground. I'm not sure, you have to double check for me. Mendocino County Apple Show, September 13th through 15th. Still need to go 20 miles to the destination, and it says so that means I've gone 23 miles, and it took me 5 hours. So granted, there was probably a little bit more stopping in there than what I'll do now. It says 6 miles to the next turn off of the 128, I presume, and I go on River Road. And I think the computer says I still have like 2 more climbs according to the computer coming up. Looks like a tinderbox, doesn't it? Man, oh man, they get a fire here. Be terrible. So yeah, I think I'm just outside of Yorkville by maybe 3 miles or so. Some cows. First livestock I've seen. Car. River Road. Just I'm out of Cloverdale now. It says I am just under 3 miles to the campground. I should have gotten out earlier. There was probably a better view of the vineyards. They were a little bit more sloped. But yeah, River Road's nice. I'm at the Healdsburg KOL Cloverdale, Healdsburg. Heck of a climb getting up here. I was along the River Road, and then I made a left, and I knew that there was going to be a pretty big climb, but it was like 500 feet within a mile, so it was pretty tough. But I did want to mention, the main thing I want to mention is Highway 128. Now that I'm off of it, it's probably about 4 good climbs, 2 of them being rather big for me anyway, and blind curves, and you know, just really a climb, you know, maybe in a mile, maybe over a mile, you have an incline of like 500 feet, and it was hot. Wasn't atrociously hot, but it was pretty hot, so it was a little tough. And I think there was 2 of those big climbs and maybe 2 of the smaller ones mixed in, and then the drop down to Cloverdale, when you're probably 7-8 miles out, maybe. You have to check on the elevation chart. Is pretty phenomenal. It's almost it's like 4 miles of a straight drop down, hairpin turns, and really just a glorious descent. But anyway, yeah, I'm at the KOA. Was really the only option because a lot of campgrounds are closed, at least the state park ones. You know, I'd go into Cloverdale, but it's such a slog to get back here that it's really not worth it. But yeah, these are the tent sites, at least in the section I'm in. Looks like I got lucky. I got the best one with the tree. Hey there. How you doing? I'm good. And you? Did you get your firewood? My tent site there.